we really quick wanted to make a video about actively moving from New York to LA. If you're thinking of the move, we're going to tell you like some positives, some negative, like whatever her experience. Caroline's actively moving. I moved from the East Coast 2 years ago from Philly. So yeah, Caroline, do you want to give us a little bit of like what's going on through your brain right now?
Okay, so it's June 5th. It's like ideal time in New York, typically around this time of year, like May, June. I typically try to sublet during winter and summer, but I wanted to have, a little bit of the good weather. For some reason this year, there's been a lot of rain and it kind of like pushed everything out. So we're going to go back there in like a week and a half or so and enjoy that last little stint about New York. I think New York is awesome. It's obviously better when the weather's good. Fall's fun for Fashion Week. Spring's fun for Fashion Week. And just like the vibes of everything with like the fall and seasonal changes of the trees. New York just doesn't have enough nature for me. I think when we go out there, we're going to go to Central Park and we'll do like all the cute little things that we would do anyway. But when I think about that and I think about the only other nature things besides that in like Washington Square Park is like along the west side, which I have 2 pairs of rollerblades, Lainey, so we can go rollerblade around.
Oh, we're going rollerblading.
Yeah, it's gonna be great.
Sounds incredible.
But like besides that, I'm like, okay, like, it's a big city. I feel like I'm constantly anxious there. And granted, if I was working, it'd be different. But like, even not working, it should be less anxious. And I just feel like you have to have your apartment be such a haven for you, because otherwise you're constantly in like a city full of chaos and people always trying to like go hard on everything.
Yeah. And I do want to say quickly too, if you are thinking of moving, it is good to like, if you have a friend, a colleague, just like a mutual friend, whatever, try and lean on them or try and get them to help you, because my friend Ara was instrumental like in helping me move here and helping me see places. And then I was like walking from the gym this morning or something and like saw a place, called the phone number. They had like the exact bathroom count she was looking for, and then like we group chatted them and set up a tour. And it's like it's really nice to like, if you're like thinking of moving somewhere, just like try and start to think about who you know there, what you could do there, where you could live, like really start, I guess, manifesting. Like Caroline and I have an episode on manifesting that you can check out, that has to do with the thoughts you do want and the thoughts you don't want. Like manifesting is basically just calling in and magnetizing things that you want to bring into your physical reality from your mental reality. So Caroline obviously is like, I want more nature, I want to be in like a little bit different space in New York, and
I want a little more space.
And you want to talk about the masculine and feminine
washer either.
Yeah.
Which that'll be amazing.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. So, and we feel like LA is a little bit more of a feminine.
You know what it's
city.
like being head of household when you don't have a washer dryer in your fucking, and I don't have a
nightmare.
Dishwasher.
It's a nightmare. Okay.
I cook and then it takes me forever to clean it. And then I'm like, God, this is like too much time.
And I watched a video by this influencer, Ethan Gaskell. He's like an LA influencer. I hope I said his name correctly, but he says like when you're looking for apartments, try and find something that matches your lifestyle and what you're really like. Some people don't care. They'll just get their laundry done somewhere, whatever, or they don't even cook, so they don't care. But if it's important to you, like, don't get a place where like you don't have access to that, because you want the place to complement your lifestyle choices, your layout, like just like your daily routine. Like you want it to really be efficient and you want it to be optimal. Efficient and optimal. I say that so confidently.
Yes, because that's exactly it.
So Caroline, I'm leaving for the East Coast actually tomorrow, but Caroline's been staying with me for the past few days.
Which also, by the way, has been extremely helpful. And going back to what you were saying about like your friend and like how she helped, because I feel like when I stayed with you that like first time, right, I was like, wow, okay, I gotta move here. And then like it's been so amazing to be able to come back to your place and have like, to be able to walk around like.
And selfishly, I want her to move here too, because it'd be so cool. And then it's accountability, because we're on the same wavelength of what we want. I think our values, and we talk about this in our podcast about there's certain like universal needs that a lot of people have, and Caroline and I really value flexibility and femininity, and I feel like because we are similar in that sense, we can support each other in those goals and hold each other accountable to it. So if she's in like nearby to me, there's this place Bunda, which is like this butt class, workout class we want to
Buddha.
go to a lot. It's like a 20 minute walk from my place. It would be a 5 minute walk from hers. Like, it's just like aligning again from our mind of like, I want to go to Bunda, to like physically being close to Bunda in the sense of an apartment,
Yeah.
and having that accountability of a friend to physically meet you there is what turns your mental like thoughts into your physical reality.
Yeah, and I feel like also too when we went to La La Land.
La La Land. Yeah.
La La Land, and we were like having a coffee on the little patio. I'm like, okay, I could 100% live here, and where we're looking is actually
right by La La
very
Land.
close.
Yeah.
Just
That's a good manifestation.
Adorable street.
Yeah,
that's like a sneaky manifestation because it wasn't like totally set, but it was like, oh, I want this, and I felt it in the moment.
Yeah,
and I think it's just being brought forward now. Like,
and think about, you like physically felt it in the moment, and you were like, I feel this. So guys, if you're going back to moving cities, so if you're moving, and specifically we'll just talk about like northeast to LA, or if you want to move to Miami, or you want to move to New York, find a friend, hit up someone that you feel like would like show you around, or like support you, or just, you know, give you a little bit of heads up, or maybe knows people they can introduce you to. Hey, do you know anyone looking for a roommate? Or like, do you know how I can find a roommate, like through a group on, like, there's tons of Facebook groups, etc. So really lean on your network to get to the city that you want to be in, right?
100%. And for like, honestly, when you're thinking of a move, really picture who and what types of energies you want to be around more. And I feel like that's like a whole thing too, right? Because the feeling in LA is much different than New York, but of course it's really fun to visit there. Just
well,
we'll say, right place.
We'll say this. LA feels a little more feminine than New York, and I agree with that. When I get to New York, I get like mad dog everyone, and I'm like, I hate this for me. So Caroline,
and I told you, when I'm walking on the street, I like carry a flashlight. I like get like a little like posture. I'm like literally walking around like, oh, like, no one will mess with me, but like, I don't like to have to feel like that. Yeah,
and listen, that's okay. Or certain times of your life, you might be more in like a masculine state or whatever, but right now we just, again, femininity and flexibility, and I feel like LA is more flexible. It feels a little more breathable because the buildings are not as tall and it's not as condensed. Like,
they're spaced out.
Exactly. So, and another thing, parking. Like, she needs parking because she's gonna bring her car. So, we're hopefully gonna like road trip her car from Dallas to.
Oh, that's gonna be so fun.
Yeah. So
we're gonna go hit some national parks along the way.
Yeah. So it's all good stuff, but I totally like just again shout out.
I'm gonna take you to Meow Wolf.
Meow?
Have you? Oh my god, yes! I'm taking you. Oh my god, it's gonna be the best thing ever. I'm gonna have to acquire some shrooms.
In Dallas?
No, there's one in Dallas, but it's nothing comparable to the one in New Mexico. There's one in New Mexico that's like gonna be going west anyway.
Is it a retreat center?
No, it's like a fucking exploratorium. It's like a house inside a warehouse, and you go inside the house, and then there's like the living room, and if you crawl under the fireplace, then you enter like a whole different reality. Or if you go upstairs in the washing machine, you open the door, it's a slide, and every room and every different thing, they brought all the local artists around and just
it's like an experience.
It's the best experience.
It's a company that produces these experiences.
Yeah, they have like 4 of them. They're all different, and they're building more, and they're so fucking incredible. Like, so
we're going to Meow. I feel like I don't need shrooms for that. I feel like it sounds like a shroom trip to begin with.
It sounds like a what?
Like a shroom trip to begin with.
That's what I'm saying. When I first went there, I was flying from California, and my parents were coming from Dallas, and we were going to meet in Albuquerque and do a road trip to Colorado and like do all like, family trip. And I happened to like get on the plane, and I'm like, hey mom, like, I'm so glad I got on this one, earlier one, because the other one got delayed an hour and a half. And then she goes, oh, that's great, but it's tomorrow. And I'm like, what? And she like forgot to tell me that the trip had changed like 2 weeks ago to the day later. And so I was like, fuck, like Albuquerque sucks. There's nothing to do. I look up everything. There's absolutely nothing to do. So I rented a car, got myself a nice hotel room, stayed in Santa Fe. I happened to have shrooms on me, and I knew Meow Wolf was there because they closed during COVID, obviously, but I had it on my Instagram a long time ago. And I'm like, okay. So I just went all by myself, did shrooms, and I had the time of my life. So much that I applied there later, but I first went to the community hearing for the one that came to Dallas.
Wait, I love that. You were like, I support this.
Yeah, I came to the community hearing. I was like the most Like, I mean, I dressed.
Caroline was like, "We need a fucking meow here." She's like, "You guys don't understand."
They said they're coming. I'm like, let me tell you what we gotta do.
Yeah. Wait, I love that you're
a white,
supporting.
sparkly suit. It was like they were like,
Dude, Caroline has the best girl boss outfits I've ever seen. Like, it's insane. She's like baddie 10 out of 10, but like will get shit done. Like, literally Madame President or whatever.
When I applied, they were like, "Oh my god, you were that girl that came in the suit," and I'm like,
I'm
yep.
dead. They're like, "We love you."
Yeah.
I actually love that story.
Yeah.
Well, Meow, if you're listening to this, we have a mega fan in our presence.
They all
We have
know.
to
I
do
think
a
I've reached out to like all the owners.
And she's also looking for a trophy assistant position.
Yeah.
So like she is like literally the definition of like a perfect assistant. So if you guys need any assistance today, she's your girly pop.
We'll get a lot of content there. It's gonna be perfect.
Yeah, and we'll record for you guys for free. You're welcome. Anyways, we love you guys. We'll talk to you soon. Bye.